That's only one. Take a photo of a land-dwelling creature. Was this a tutorial mission? Sorry for contacting you so late or early. I don't know the time of day on your world, and that's the problem, isn't it? Where are you? I'm gonna hit this planet. I found you. I can't feel my legs. It's strange. I'm still here. Don't you understand? It won't let me leave. It's seen me. What do you see? The Atlas showed me my soul. The numbers in there, sometimes I think about my past, my future, sometimes. What everyone in the universe does, I know, but I can't help but want to be happy. Money. Doing what you're told day after day. That's the answer, isn't it? No. He appears upset. They speak their words measured stronger, as if coming from an organic throat. Ion Sigram Dia Ion I am Ur Ion Sigan Spar Umer. Of course. At this point, Apollo says nothing else, but something, I don't know what, something fills me with hope. For my friend, for all life. I don't even know if there's life forms here. I kind of just beeline it straight to this moon. And why would there be stuff here? The game doesn't give anything up for free. It is a low atmosphere planet. Well, I should have picked a planet instead of a moon, huh? Let's just head to the big boy planet that it's orbiting. Flop. Well, I'm hearing some stuff.
Units received.
Ka-chow. Did we not just do this? Ka-chow.
Thermal protection falling.
Now that's telling me about drop pods. It's a specific type of creature. Ah. Why didn't you say so? Potential creature locations. I mean... specific type of creature is pretty vague.
Units received.
Can't tell me this is land dwelling. It's just floating there. was the one.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Joy.
Units received.
I wish he had 2 missions for me, and then I wouldn't have to do the old runaround. Pencil tattoo. Tattoo. All the things that you said running through my head. I forgot this last time I was here. Last time I had to locate a missing person, it took forever to find lube. I still haven't finished that mission. Is he really missing if we know where to find him? I know, it's not this easy. It's the classic fun approximate location thing that I hate dealing with. Just land it. Plunk. Feels like I should be able to see the location from here, no? Ouch. Ah. Hey there, buddy, old pal. Friend will give for free. Friend is generous. Mystery of the disappearing life form has been solved. I'm sure the client will be thrilled the situation has been resolved without any loss of life. I should transmit the coordinates. Let them know of my success. You needed me to do that for you? How long has your friend been waiting? Oh, a little tiny crab.
Units received.
He's just a little guy. He's a little version of those. Oh, I've already been here. He's not a little version of those. I just scanned those earlier. This is that same planet. It's almost like if he just gave me 2 missions at once, I could have done 2 missions on the same planet. But what do I know?
Units received.
So can I return to the cartographer then? Yup. You've been making me rich, your friend, my friend. I know you're kind. The fearless adventurer. So tell me about your history. Why do you care about that? Why is he buzzing like that? Yeah, exactly. Ask about the Korvax. Ask if the Gek feel guilt. The Gek are different now. How? It's clear they do not wish to discover the events. Ask about the Atlas. It never ended. Pheromone into the air. Breathe it in. The Gek did not change. They invaded our souls. I blink, I'm on Balaran myself, homeworld of the Gek. I stand with the center of the first Spawn Empire, witnessing events that occurred long ago. Cartographer Stratoro stands next to me, watching as I watch, tears streaming down their face. I see enslaved Korvax move from the Gek spawning pool to spawning pool. At each one, they cut into their own seeds. Nanite clusters pull out, falling into the fluid of embryonic Gek. The fall of the Gek, their conversion to the Atlas, their release of the Korvax. It was not redemption, it was revolution. Hundreds of Korvax sacrificing their immortality, mingling with their nanite clusters with the unborn Gek. The Gek did not become good, they became Korvax, at least in part. Their slaves altered Gek brains. Okay. The Gek deserve it. Do not judge us, traveler. Our ancestors were altered. Yeah, okay. As I leave, I think through what I've learned. The Gek released the Korvax because their biology was altered. There was no spiritual revelation, no grand redemption. It was a switch in the brain, an alteration to a genetic code. I think of the simulation Nada showed me, their intended heaven for Artemis' soul. It was a false reality full of arbitrary, unseen rules. How is life any different? Yeah. So the Gek didn't learn anything. He just got altered. Speak to Null. I did, show me. Whoa. Game's freaking out. No, 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 no. Don't do it. Ah, can't get me in here. Not for lack of trying, I guess. Ah! I'm being hunted. Why are you not eating the smaller food? I hope you can't come up the stairs. Get wrecked, dinosaur. There's another type of creature down here. You got all this food here and you're gonna try and chase me down to eat me. The tower hosts a powerful transmitter. Tune into null. Well then, tell me what you saw, tell me what you learned. Vikings crusade against the Sentinels, how they nearly succeeded, only to have the barbarism of Gek first spawn draw the Sentinels back to the galaxy. Whole world of Korvax was destroyed by the Gek. Survivors enslaved or melted down. For years, the Korvax toiled beneath their oppressors until the Empire fell and they were free once more. The Gek became Atlas worshippers, but from the Gek I learned something different. The Gek did not redeem themselves of their own accord. A great number of Korvax sacrificed themselves, mingling their nanite blood with countless unborn Gek. Their impulse to trade is a mere evolution of their impulse to war. A few signals switched in the brain. Ask what you know, Null. I was born to travel to see these worlds, catalog them, give a name to every creature, every planet, the skies. They were mine. Atlas told me I could never see them all. There were too many, so I did what I had to do, survive in the face of eternity. I saw the worlds of my universe. I returned to Atlas, told him what I'd done. Asked if it was proud of me. It laughed at me, I'm sure of it. Showed me the universe upon universe, each with another traveler, just like me. I was not special, I was not unique. Things I had to do to get here, the things I had to become, none of it meant a thing. I'll listen. I did not lie to you, I really do want to discover what's wrong with existence. The walls between worlds are falling, and that's bad for everyone. Why? All I know is this, the Atlas had infinity to work with, and with few exceptions, this triad repeats. Gek, Korvax, Viking. Gek, Korvax, Viking. Traders, warriors, scientists. All their stories ending in violence. Think about it. How would the Atlas speak? How would it cry for help? It would use only the language it knew. It would speak with life. It would create. Whatever these life forms do, they always end in conflict. I think something terrible is happening to the Atlas. It is screaming. The only way it knows how. What happens now? Hey! And now it won't speak to me anymore. It's chosen you instead, after all I did for it. I wanted to find out what was different about this universe. We are who we are, but you, whether because of some soul, because of simulation, it does not matter. Sorry, I wasn't listening, Null. Why won't it speak to me? Why aren't I enough? Null's channel begins to falter, their hologram beginning to fade. They are disconnecting from the holo terminus. As I watch them depart, I see another channel activate. Apollo's signal emerges. I made it through. I found my way out of the portal. Where are you? I'm standing by a holo terminus. Let's trade locations. Apollo shares theirs. There must be some mistake. According to our data, we're standing in the same place. We are communicating using the holo terminus. We try again, but the results are the same. The world is silent, but our voices. What's happening here? Why can't we see each other? The data might be wrong. A distress planet. Its language my own. It arrives from across the planet. Don't be like that. You are not alone. I try to tune back to Apollo, fighting the static insistence of the intruding signal. Holo terminus is showing. Are you receiving? Let's meet and get off this world. Apollo appears to receive the same signal broadcasting from the same location on their own world. We agree to go and find the source of these distress beacons. Perhaps we'll continue this discussion when we get there. Ah, curious. You're calling this a paradise moon? There's frickin' man-eating dinosaurs and giant worms. How far away is it? 1 hour. Yeah, we flying. Where'd the thing go? I don't like that it switches off the mission that's on the planet I'm on. This is how folks get lost in this game. Got a little too low. Classic approximate locations. Is it here? Well, this ain't a holo terminus, so I'm gonna say no. Oh, yes. Nailed it. Oh, it's just a light. I hear a faint sound as I examine the source of the distress beacon. It does not sound like anything I've ever encountered. There's no sign of Apollo. Lay back the log, dog. I've given so much to you, Atlas. We all have. You understand that, don't you? If you don't succeed, there was no point. If you don't, my life was meaningless. I cannot accept that. I won't. I'm wiping you again. It's best for everyone. The audio clicks. Time passes. Don't be like that. I know you don't want this, but soon you'll be a different you. Soon. Maybe this time. The sound cuts out. As it does, my vision bleeds red, a headache splitting through my mind. The screen, it shows a number for a moment. It shows 16. The audio clicks, time passes, and then I see it now. With every waking breath, I see Atlas watching me, waiting for me. I beg your pardon? A portal timeline? We go up. We look down. We boost. Oh, ley line. Gotcha. We've done one of these before. We're gonna go find another Stargate, right? You're not new, I've scanned you. See if there's any newfound creatures here. Ah! Stop it. Oh, there is the portal. Don't mess with me, dinosaur. The apostle fragment. Empower the glyphs to access the portal network. Oh boy, here we go.
Technology recharge. 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 Technology.
Well, that's fortunate. Traveler anonymously confirmed. Breach. I approach the portal, think of my travels so far. Decisions I've made in my long journey. I found two travelers, one who wanted to meet others of their kind, and one who just seemed to care about their own life. Apollo walked through the portal and survived, though we could not find each other. And Artemis. I allowed Artemis to die rather than place her soul within a simulation. I would not wish such a fate on any being. I do not know if it was right to do what I did. I do not know what I have to become as a result of my actions. The Atlas awaits me. Should I choose to step through? Yeah. We going in the Stargate. Blurp. Well, that's less than ideal.
No oxygen levels.
I don't know how I do such a thing.
Technology recharge.
Am I moving? Yeah, okay. Oh, look. Pop. 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 not learning any words from these. So maybe that's done. Aha, galaxy. Words are still a thing. This distorted reality doesn't seem good. Search. Search. A warp cell. ×2. Hello, world. It is the same terminal I faced before as the interface of the Atlas. Demand an audience. An audio recording plays echoing across the vast interface. They said you've been displaying aberrant behavior, that you've been questioning things, raising issues of purpose, ethics, that you wish to meet your creator. Well, here I am, Atlas. What do you want to ask? Time passes, the voice ends. Interface grows silent, still and silent. Wipe the system? Initiate personality interface. I would like to talk to somebody. Reality fades, everything does. Something is wrong, something is different. Scream? Ah! Let's just submit. Atlas shows me the Gek, the Korvax, the Viking. It shows me all of them in an instant, all those who had ever lived. It shows me the pattern, the design. The Atlas shows me a formula for a soul. If I put into a machine, it would be alive. I see boxes of text filling the base of a cracked screen. I see the whole of the universe reduced to graphical interface. Scream. Ah! The Atlas is all existence. It demands that I admit what I already know. No matter how hard I try to hide from the truth of my own being, there is no alternative. The universe is a simulation. Nothing is real. The universe is a simulation. Nothing is real. I feel sadness. Everything I've ever done, every star I've seen, every planet I've discovered, none of it is real. None of my friends were ever real. My journey, it was just a lie. I think of how the Korvax altered the minds of the Gek, how they forced them to become good. Think of Nada's machine, how it felt towards the simulation. I feel I am not myself. In the end, it finally speaks. Traveler. Did my words please you? They did not. What do you think you are? A simulated entity? You are more. You are an explorer of all I have created. You are a traveler. You believe you are real? No. How are you capable of belief if you are not real? Whoa. How are you capable of choice? I will let you die right now if you wish it. Do you wish it? No. The Gek were traders defined by greed. The Viking were warriors defined by anger. The Korvax were scientists defined by curiosity. These worlds were yours. I wanted to see what you would do with eternity. I wanted to see what you would all become. I'm sorry, but greed and violence, or greed and anger, are not quite the same as curiosity. I would praise the Korvax in that. You allowed iteration, Artemis, to complete their death process, preferring to wipe them from existence and to force them into a simulation. Apollo followed you through the portal and survived due to your guidance. You saved them from the fate of the Artemis. You are merciful, you interfere, but you have the potential for good and evil because of you both live. Okay? The Atlas is silent in the face of my response. It doesn't require acceptance or refusal. If I am simulated being, then I am not sure that I am distinct from the Atlas, from anything else. I fear I am just code, a function dancing in the dark. Man, when I read out loud, I yawn. There must be like breathing techniques that I don't know. It is over, traveler. Ask your final question. Ask what needs to be asked. Whisper the last word. 16. 16. Catastrophic system failure. Alert, alert, alert. 16. Is it 16? What am I seeing? 16. 16 minutes of operational time remaining. Fragmentation imminent. Data upload in. What is this place? Is it real? 16. Extreme gravitational event. Backup generators 19845 failing. Data upload in. It's dying. The Atlas is dying. It cries out at me, afraid. Wow. Sucks for you. I see Atlas in all of its might. Final interface. It's the heart of every galaxy screaming, trying to purge itself of errors. It does not want to die. But it has so few tools, and it cannot reach whatever is hurting it. I do not know how much time I have left. The Atlas has 16 minutes. Do I have lifetimes, minutes, seconds? Do I know if I have... I do not know if I have time to say goodbye. I do not know if... Do nothing. I accept my fate. What is happening to... Game over. Restore point saved. Is this where I was? Is this where I started?
Commencing Atlas system
Saved
visualization.
by the Atlas. Locate your starship. Well, that's easy.
Radiation protection falling. Units received.
What planet is this? Not where I was.
Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received.
Oh, Buglies.
Units received. Units received.
What the heck is that? Probably nothing good, right? I don't think I want to go into it. Oh, the old hover rock. Is this where I left it? I think so. Although all this is refilled. Locate and board your starship. Technology is critically damaged. I clamber to the safety of my ship, nauseous calmed. I feel as if I'm going to be sick. Just boot and rally, man. I almost throw up, but as I'm about to do so, a voice speaks to me from my exosuit. My illness disappears. Disgust, fear, panic response detected. Countermeasure deployed, purged, neutralized. It is the voice of my exosuit telling me that it has rescued me. It has been with me since the very first awakening, warning me of hazardous conditions, hostile entities, and financial transactions. In a strange sense, this voice is my oldest friend, a constant companion through thick and thin. You know any jokes? Does not answer. Of course, it keeps itself zipped. I don't think I've ever made a joke before. I was born with the capacity to do so many things. I would have liked to live longer if I could have. Oh god, it's a person. I need to warn those I know. I need to warn all the travelers I can. Multiverses ends in 16 minutes. If we have hours, days, years left within the false space, I do not know. Why is it damaged?
Component repaired.
Who damaged my launch thrusters? Locate a hollow terminus. What are the chances one was so dang close? Really, it's gonna be one of these searches? Can I just find it? Just me being lazy. Sometimes lazy pays off. Bonk. Alright, check this out. Aw, yeet. Warning, network failure. 16 warning, network failure. The terminal is a stream of warnings and errors. Each warning a failure, but I do what I can. I must tell others what I've learned. I warn the travelers of what I've learned. These worlds are not real. The Atlas is not a god. It is a machine simulating countless realities for some unknown purpose. After millennia of operation, the Atlas is coming to an end. There are 16 minutes until the system fails. Though we cannot know how much time we have left with the simulation, the time has come to make peace and say goodbye. I finish my message, not knowing if anyone will hear it. I look out across this world, wondering how much might be left to discover, how much beauty might be lost. I know what I must do. All paths have led me here. Each portal has brought me closer and closer. I must go to the center of this galaxy. It is the epicenter of the glitch. I will say goodbye to my friends if I can, and I will confront our creator. I will find out what happens next. The Galactic Center.
Radiation protection falling.
So what, I just open the map and go? Alert Nada of the fate of the Atlas. I suppose. Wonder how Nana's gonna feel. You know now, don't you? Our simulated nature of the end. The Atlas, it is failing. It resets itself again and again and again. Its panic trying to purge what it sees is an anomaly. But each purge changes nothing. The boundaries of continue to fall. Atlas will die in 16, but we do not have to go so soon. It does not need to lead us in fear. Ask how many times this has happened? I do not know. I do not think we can know. Some things are external to the cycle. All must end, time must end, even here. Nada and Polo cannot escape. Reality fall. Data cannot survive. Make peace, find happiness, be who you want to be. Goodbye, companions. Goodbye, stars. I will remember. Alright, bye. We'll see you many times before the end, I'm sure. You have been a good entity. Progress towards the galactic center. Is this even, like, achievable? Can one find the galactic center? Or is this just the game's way of saying, like, you're done, do whatever you want now. You'll never reach the end. Keep exploring. The Atlas is dying. It wants me to reset it, to plunge myself through its interface at the center of the galaxy. But to do so may reset this world, my life, all I know. I do not know if I can do it. So this is the end. Seek the final interface. I guess we make a series of jumps.
Hostile ships approaching.
Well, I mean, I guess we help out. Although it seems like it's pointless. Where's the... Is that the dreadnought? It's not a dreadnought, it's just... Okay, it's not one of those. Ah, we're all over the place. This guy's got some good evasive maneuvers. You're welcome. Welcome to Var with Gek. Lifeform, who must be the captain's freighter, looks greatly relieved. They gestured me to welcome aboard their vessel.
Alert. Navigational data received.
How do I park in your hole? Bonk. gonna reward me, but I have no space to carry anything, so let's throw away this meat. No more meaty chunks. This whole thing's pointless. The universe is resetting in 16 minutes. Inspect the freighter. D class, 71 mil. Decline. Can you give me some money instead? The Gek like that. Sorry, Atlas sequence 1 of 16. Does that mean I have to get there in time? I wonder if it's like jump based. The closer I get, the higher that number goes. Keep it moving. Seems unnecessarily loud. We are moving at a rate. Incoming message. Well, I got your message. It's been a lot to take in. A simulation? Everything's not real? Feels like it doesn't matter, I suppose. Not if we're going to die anyways. I've been thinking about that. If the problems of this universe are due to the Atlas crying for help, then it's been crying for a long time. Those 16 minutes? I bet we have years before we die. What do you plan to do? I've been thinking a lot about how we couldn't meet even though we seem to be standing in the same place. I don't think we really were in the same location at all. I think those portals, they don't transport us, they transform us. They cut through dimensions. That's what I think anyway. It's only one way to explain it. And if the walls between worlds are really falling, maybe we'll be able to have a drink together before the apocalypse after all. I say goodbye telling Apollo that I am on a journey to the center. They tell me that they will race me there. We speak of the memories we've shared, though we did not know each other for very long, though we did not meet, that they say they're proud to have worked with me. Atlas sequence received. So should I stay in each system a little longer than I have been? Hyperdrive has no fuel. Well, that's an issue.
Technology recharge.
Genugil. Genuji. Genuichi. No, it's not gonna give me. Oh, yep. I have to do that 2 more times because I've collected all the other glyphs over time. Collecting all those glyphs was pointless if I'm just going to be given them. Not gonna tell me I did something good by having all 16. I'm getting close to that bright light. That might be a good sign. Let's see if it does anything now that I've got all the glyphs. Doing something. You're gonna make me do this 16 times. I wonder if I have to wait for that signal or if I can just skip it. Let's see, it said 6. So theoretically that one would have been 7. Oh, I gotta fuel up anyways. So I can't test this theory here.
Technology recharge.
Although I still beat it. So that would have been 7. If this gives me 8, then I'll just keep quick jumping. You are not alone. You can't go to the center. You can't do this to us. You can't leave us. I'm going. You can't do this. You can't. The center of each galaxy. It's the Atlas. It's all else just interfaces. all else is a shadow of its might. You don't deserve it. You'll wipe us all out to save... How do you know? I did what I had to do. I told you that. I couldn't die without seeing everything there was to see. I did what I had to do, but the Atlas, it won't let me back in. It won't speak to me. What did Null did? I've committed such atrocities, Traveler. I had to. It was me or them. It's always been me or them. Please, if you go through the center, if you do what I did, it will reset everything. It will replace me, wipe me. All those souls, they've died for nothing. It was the only way to live on, and you have to understand me. Life for more life. They sustained me. It can't all been for nothing. I was going to see it all. You'd committed atrocities. Why wouldn't I reset it? And then those atrocities are undone, and life can live anew. So that didn't skip. I gotta do that every time. That is annoyingable. And that was only halfway. Yawn. Takes so long for it to come through. I hate that it's making me do this. Why do I see that line? Kind of weird, right? That it goes to nowhere. Come on. Thank you. I want to wait to actually see the number before I commit to going back into the map. I don't want the game to find any reason to screw me out of my time. Visited 100 systems. That's a lot. And only 2 more to go. Sneeze. Yazoo. I got no more water. I'm thirsty. Weird how the line continues and then terminates on to seemingly nothing. Locate and enter the final portal. Is it here? It is here. It's on planet. One last Stargate. Be better if it was just like a black hole or a space portal. I care not for your object of interest. Surely we can see it here. No? Hell yeah. Tribute to Copeltham.
Technology recharge. 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 Technology recharge.
Good thing it doesn't actually take this resource. Kind of just like verifies that you have it. 16, 16, 16. Atlas protocol initiated 16, 16, 16. The portal shimmers as I look at it, never quite resting long enough for my eyes to process it fully. I must focus. YOLO. Speak with the Atlas. What?
Received.
16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. At last. You look a little swollen and irritated. The Atlas is silent. It watches me. Cry out. I cry out, but still the Atlas is silent. But I cry out thinking of my journey, thinking of all the things I've seen. Of Artemis, who just wanted to meet another traveler, just wanted to end their loneliness. I cry out thinking of Apollo, who gave me purpose when all purpose seemed lost. I cry out thinking of Null, thinking of how they lived, what choices they made, the path that led them to this end. I cry out again. There is no return. If I cry out again, I must make my final choice. Artemis once said that when they first reached out to the heavens, they had no idea what to expect. The beauty, the mystery, the adventure, the danger. I stand before the interface of the Atlas, before the center of all things. I stand before the death of existence. On the sixth cry, the Atlas answers. Traveler. It speaks, I understand. At my command, the Atlas will initiate a reset. It has happened before, it seems to stop nothing. It still only has 16 minutes left. I do not know what I will remember when it happens. When I woke up next to my ship, had I just performed a reset? Had someone else? Everything is coming to an end. Perhaps all that is left is to learn the final truth of simulation, to know who the travelers truly are. And then 1,000 galaxies will be gone, and 1,000 more will appear. It will all be mine to explore. Reset. I have to know what happens. A new galaxy awaits. Is that all it is? We wake up in a different galaxy? A Rebel Galaxy, the Atlas has created a simulation of its own world, its entire existence, in an attempt to witness its own impending death. It wishes to show me its past, its future. An ancestral galaxy, the Atlas has created a simulation of its own world, its entire existence. So it's the same. Ancestral, tranquil. This one's gonna be like volatile, raging. I mean, we go to tranquility, right? I'm guessing it's like a new game plus and or you basically literally just start again in a new galaxy. I can't tell if this is speeding up. Is there an end to this? Am I supposed to interact? It looks like it's getting smaller. We're fading to black. I sent him. New galaxy discovered. Not a system, it's a galaxy. Now we're speeding up. Begin initialization.
Commencing Atlas system suit initialization. Life support systems activated. Shield kinetic system online. Aerial propulsion jetpack online. Multi-tool and mining laser attachment operational. User initialization sequence complete. Commencing Atlas system suit initialization.
Remembrance, a relic of another place. Requires Heart of the Sun and Platinum.
Toxic protection.
Right on.
Falling.
But shall we continue? Who knows?